what's funny, folks? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you guys a question. When you go to the store and you purchase something, or you go to the store and your intention is to buy something, like it's going to be the intention of many people, and I mean many people, this Thursday night and Friday, this upcoming weekend. Let me ask you this. When you are done purchasing something and you check your receipt, and you check and make sure that your receipt and your items all match up correctly, do you ever notice that when you look at an item, knowing that you've bought that item, but then when you look at your receipt, you see that it's not been registered? Did you notice that? It's kind of weird, right? Well, it's kind of weird, right? So you pretty much end up getting the thing, whatever you've purchased, for free. Am I right? Well, you know what has happened recently? Over the past few times I've been at Walmart in the past few weeks? I've literally gotten 2 Wii games. That's right, 2 Wii games for nothing. I'm not lying, folks. I've literally been up at the register twice. And it's not been self-checkout. It's not been a self-checkout register. It's been a person, physical person, face-to-face with me. And every time they scan one of the Wii games I get, that Wii game does not show up. It does not show up on the receipt. It doesn't. I'll give you an example. When I bought my Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition, when I bought that, I also bought this. I also bought this right here, Ninja Turtles for the Wii. And when the lady scanned it, she asked me if I wanted the 2-year plan, and I said yes, just in case anything happened. Well, I got the 2-year plan for my Xbox game. But when I checked my receipt on the way home, and I checked it as I got home, I should say, on my way home and as I got home, I rechecked it, triple-checked it, double-checked it. The game wasn't listed. The Ninja Turtle game was not on the receipt. And I'm thinking to myself, did she count the 2-year plan as the game? The game did not show up on the receipt. And you think that's something. You know, you might say, whoa, that's pretty good. You got a lucky break there. Yeah, I got a lucky break, thank God. I ended up getting a game for free, and that's not my mistake. That's not my fault, it's theirs. But you think that's something. This past weekend, we had my nephew. So I figured, okay, to keep him busy, because he gets bored quite easily, and he's getting at that age where he'd rather play the more mature games. He's going to be 10 next month, so he'd rather play the more mature games. I figured, okay, he still likes Mario. I'll get him a game he probably hasn't played. So I got Super Paper Mario. Right? So I get this game here, Super Paper Mario. And I figure, alright. So I figure, okay, it's going to cost me a little bit more. No big deal. So once again, I take it up to a lady at the register. I end up getting Planes. Planes shows up on the receipt. I end up getting 50 years of WWE 3-disc DVD. That ends up showing up on the receipt. I get Super Paper Mario. It doesn't show up on the receipt. That's right. Super Paper Mario did not show up on the receipt. I'm not lying here, folks. It did not show up on the receipt. Just like Ninja Turtles, it did not show up on the receipt. And once again, it's pretty much a lot of you would think, oh, well, you just had you just lucked out on the last one. Guess what? I just lucked out again. And I didn't say anything. And once again, what should have cost me a little bit more saved me some money, 20 bucks worth. The other saved me 30 bucks worth. So I don't know what's going on with Walmart or any of these stores, but apparently it seems Wii games, it seems that I'm purchasing Wii games for free. I'm basically getting them for free. And I don't know why. But I want to know, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever gone out and purchased a game, or with the intention of purchasing a game, and all of a sudden that game doesn't register? Now, I don't know if it's the registers, in the front, because anytime I've purchased a game or something like that in the back, it's been all right. So I don't know if it's the registers in the front, or the people in the front are paying attention, or what's going on. But it seems the most logical choice is to use the electronics checkout to get your game. But still, I don't know what's going on. But again, I'm asking you guys, have you ever experienced something like that? Have you ever dealt with something like that to where you're thinking, okay, I'm going to get, let's say, this DVD here, and I'm going to get, one of these kind of games over here, and it's going to cost me a little bit more, but then you look at your receipt, and there's nothing there. There's nothing there that says Wii game or anything. So let me know, has this ever happened to you, not just with Wii games, but maybe like, let's say, any video game purchase? Let me know what you guys think. Has this happened to you? Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear what you have to say, and I'll talk to y'all later.